Yeah, good day. Welcome to another edition of our online class. Today, we want to talk about principles behind electric fence loop. All right, we're having conversations regarding how you loop your fence, and somebody was talking about this. Let's show so that we understand what we're talking about. Okay, he said if we're making loop, why not having it like, for example, this is a six line. Let's say a six line fence is looped like live, earth, live, earth, live, earth. And he said the eight lines, you have something like live, earth, live, earth, live, earth, live, earth. Why can't we use something like this and something like this? Okay, this is for the six line, this is for the eight lines. One thing we must understand about electric fencing and loop is that, like I always say, it has to do with a single line, a single line in series, not parallel. Now, for example, having this in three is like a one, two, three. That's three lines. It already shows that there's no way it starts from point A. Let's say start from the right hand side and ends in the right hand side. Let me take an example of what we're talking about. Let's assume this is only line live wire. Assume let's assume we've not drawn our live. One, two, three. Okay, say this is live. Okay, let's have our other stuff like okay, have live. Okay, let's assume this is what we'll have here for the six lines. The first as live, the second earth, live, earth, live, earth. Now, if any movement that comes from this side, this direction, that goes here, there is no way because it is not an even number, so it's sure it is not coming this way. So if it moves this way, this direction, and assume it gets here, it's supposed to end here. If it starts from the right, it's supposed to end at the right hand side. But if you look at this has to go all the way and it's ending this other way. So there's no way. This is totally ruled out, totally out of it. Struck this one that there is no way this works at all for any reason. It cannot work. Life 8, life 8, life 8. It cannot work for any reason. But if you look at this, you assume you have this life 8, life 8, life 8, life 8. To an extent, it will only work with one kind of configuration. If you're having your earth terminal, having the loop on your earth terminal, you take that because most Nemtech Energizer they come pre-loop. So you have to take out the loop at the bottom for this to even, let's just say we want to try and accept it. We want to, let's just say we want to, you get, we want to force ourselves to say, I want to force myself to accept this, which most times I don't always appreciate it. Let's see this, for example. Let's say these are live, two, three, four. All right. If we have one, two, three, four, fine. It means let's have our F. Our F is supposed to be with a green marker. Sorry for the first one. All right. So now it means since we're starting from this side, let's assume we're starting from the left hand side. This direction, it moves all the way. It gets here, moves to the other one, gets here, moves to this one, gets here, moves to this. At the end of the day, it is returning to this left hand side. You must understand that first they must return to the left hand side. If you start from the left, it means it must end on the left hand side. If you started from the right, it must end on the right hand side. But for this configuration we have here, for no reason, there's no way it can either start from, if you start from the left, for example, goes to the right, there's no way the three lines can end on the on the left hand side, it will have to end here. That shows there is no, it is a no at all. It is a no. Now for this very one that is okay, let's try this live earth, live earth, live earth, live earth. Fine. So our next step is okay. Start from the left, moves all the way here. So mind you, the terminal under the energizer, the loop cable is removed. This comes here. So this comes here. This to this and this all the way, and it's ending on the right hand side. We can just decide to say, okay, let's manage this. We want to manage it because at the end of the day, if this is broken, any of the lines broken out of this, the alarm will definitely go off. But there are some energizers that you cannot even use this line, this kind of configuration. There are energizers that has just a single port for your earth. All right, the earth terminal has just one. It comes with one. Take for example, the Voltron Energizer. It has just one terminal for the earth. Let's show us what a Voltron Energizer looks like. Okay, this is what a Voltron Energizer looks like. If you take an example of what you have here, this is just a single earth terminal, So to a large extent, if you try use this configuration for Energizer like this, you can't achieve the best out of it because you're having a single terminal from this earth terminal to the fence. But Energizers like when you have the the Nemtech, the JVA, Energizer like that, they have port that is maintained. You have up to 2 ports for your earth, which most times like the Nemtech looped, but JVA is not looped from factory, so you can actually decide to use this. Another downside, having this kind of connection, it's most times I always advise you having your life at the top and the bottom, the last line. You having that, somebody is trying to secure stuff, a system. You want to make sure by the time somebody comes, you want to touch the first one, you coming from the top, you touch the first one, you meet life there. You touch the one at the bottom, you meet life there. So most times the best I will advise you, because this is what somebody was asking, is something like this. For the 6 lines, do I wipe this? Let me wipe this off. So we'll explain that. Now, this is what you should always consider. If it's for the 6th line, this should be the life, the earth, the life, the earth, and the life. All right? And for the 8th lines, this is for the 6. And for the 8 lines, you have the life, earth, life, earth, life. This is for the 8 lines. So, this, if you have configuration like this, you try to say you want to do other kind of configuration, you may begin to have some mix up, see there is not balanced. But with stuff like this is your life, your earth, your life, your earth, your life. You have a life at the beginning and life at the extreme. This is a life at the beginning and life at the extreme. So this is what our sketch will look like. I say this is for the 6 lines. 1, life, and life. All right. Let's assume these are fence. Okay. This is our earth. All right. Sorry, I did have to use black marker here. Sorry. Let's assume these are bobbing. And for our 8 lines, we have something like this. Alive. Alive. All right. So this is, for this I will have a F here. And let's assume we have a bracket here. These are bobbin. Okay. This is for the 8 lines. 8 lines. 6 lines. So for the configuration for this, we'll have it like here, live, 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 live. And for this, live, 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 live. So any intruder who tries to break into this, one thing they first meet, they will have to meet the live. You touch the first line, you get a shock. You come to the bottom, you try the last line, you get a shock. So at the middle,
the Full Tech TV.
I'm the red guy, call me Slim Shady.